Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is May the 28th, 2021. You can see on the top left side of my screen what we're going to talk about today. We're going to give you a price prediction in the market for Litecoin. And we're not here to give you any hype, any FUD, any FOMO. Everyone is running around all in mass hysteria just because we've seen the market dip in price for the cryptocurrencies. Everyone is wondering, okay, where are we going to go now? Well, you're at a great place because we'll let you know. We're going to give you a prediction as to where we're expecting price to be so that we can always dominate this market, right? Everyone else is clueless as to what this price is going to do in cryptocurrencies, but not us, because we understand what the market means. We understand based off price bars and volume pretty well where the market is going to go. And if you want to learn more, if you want to join our team, join our community of individuals who is in position to win in the market, you need to follow us. And you do that by liking the video, sharing, subscribing, and come back and watch these videos so that you become more familiarized with how to do this for yourself. All right. So now let's talk about Litecoin real quick. You guys can see here that our last video was on May the 3rd. Played this trend into the market in Litecoin. 9.75% profitability into the market. You guys can see the trap was able to extend well past our ultimate TP price and top the price around $410, which is giving you what, almost 47% in profit. Excellent job. Either 46%, even 9.75. I mean, profitability is what we do. We come through, grab the bag from the trap, and we leave the store. We don't overstay our welcome, right? We come in, do what we came to do, and we leave, and we go back on to the next play. This is what the market is all about. You're not supposed to be into the market. Well, you can, but you need to play both sides of the markets. You need to have some plays to where you're in it for the long term, and then you need to have some plays to where you're just taking bags here and there, right? There's no one method that you're supposed to be hinged to, that you're supposed to be unable to remove from. This is a free market. You're able to do both long-term and short-term type of deals in the markets. So why not? So looking at this particular chart in Litecoin, right, you guys can tell that from the beginning of the year, right, I want you all to understand something. From the beginning of the year, back here in December, January timeframe, we've seen the market in Litecoin increase in percentages, almost 500%. Okay. Now, for those who came into the market in Litecoin at this top, they are now down 138%, right? So we have already seen a pretty good increase in value in Litecoin. And in less than a month, that value of almost 500% is now worth almost 137. So we need to realize that everything into the market is not meant to be held long term, right? You need to take some profits off the table every once in a while to capture that profit, because you have seen the market in Litecoin from the beginning of the year. Let's do this again. From almost 500% to where now you only have 150% profitability coming into the market in Litecoin. You have 500%. All of that has been dwindled and vanished away in less than a couple of trading days to where you only have 150% profitability if you came into Litecoin before we saw the price go higher, right? This is what we try to get everyone on our particular channel to understand, is that you have to realize that everything doesn't just go up all the time, right? And here, Litecoin was able to make all-time highs too in the first half of May. And now we came all the way back down to 138, 140, which is another thing that I want to show you is support. Okay, this area here is support going forward. Now, this is why I'm telling you that this is a support area into the market in Litecoin. First of all, we've already seen the market bounce there. Secondly, it was acting as restriction back in 2019. And then back in 2017, 18, it was acting as support again. So that number, $135, $140 is where that market area needs to be really focused in on. We need to pay attention to what occurs alongside that price. All right. So now let's zoom in real quick into the market of Litecoin, because we've broken the upward trend that Litecoin is in. So automatically we all need to be under the same idea that Litecoin is not expected to go higher, not right now. So the next outcome that we can see in the market in Litecoin is for it to trade sideways over the next couple of days, and the probability of it going lower is still on the table. We're just not expecting it to go higher right now. So let's take a look at the market in Litecoin in a 3-day time frame, and as you all can tell, the market wants to hold 140. I actually like 160 as support as well too. Weekly time frame, you guys can tell over the last week we've definitely seen that weakness come through. So we're not going to be tricked into thinking that the market in Litecoin is ready to resume to higher prices. We have to wait. We have to be patient, and we can see here that that market restriction was able to come through around $200 to $205. That's where that market restriction currently is being seen in Litecoin. All right, so that is actually the consolidation of range that we can expect to see in Litecoin. So now this is the range that we can see Litecoin trade from 140 back up to around like 215, 220. That still is a range of about 52, 53% from top to bottom. Okay. This is the 3 weeks time frame into the market in Litecoin. You can see here that the volume definitely is coming through, and the area is trying to hold price from actually crashing below 140, right? Taking this out on the monthly time frame. Let me see this here. And this is where a lot of the weakness is being seen. Okay. Yes, we're seeing the market in Litecoin make a small movement high in price, but from a monthly perspective, in terms of Litecoin showing the strength and weakness, this is definitely weakness. All right. One monthly price bar literally has taken away a lot of work and effort over the last 4 months. It has taken Litecoin 4 months just to go higher, and less than 1 month for it to erase all of that. So we got to be very cognizant of that, understanding that the market moves lower faster than it does to go higher. So what we're going to do in this video, we're still going to play the weakness into the market. We're not going to be extremely weak. We're just going to play it within our 2 lines that we got on our chart, right? And this is where the determination is going to be made within these 2 lines if Litecoin is going to continue to go higher price. Now within this prediction, our area of support is going to be initially around 160. So we will have to come in and TP out some of this profit into the market at 160, which will give us about almost 8.25%. But I'm going to bring it down to our support area of 140. Now this is what we're going to be on the lookout for. We're going to be on the lookout for in the market in Litecoin to hold 140, but we're not really basing our overall confirmation on that occurring. We're watching that, right? We're still playing the weakness. Our eyes are going to be focusing on 160 and 140, because right now it is our premise that the market is going to continue to dip to the downside in Litecoin. Now, if we see the strength come through at 160, 140 on decent volume, then we understand that the market wants to prop up there, and most likely we're creating a sideways trading action in the market. But for this time being, we're still going to play the weakness into the market in Litecoin and understand that this basis really hasn't been found yet. I'm going to bring it down to 118, 120. I think that's better for us. Okay, I like that one better. So now let's take a look at what the market does. We're playing in weakness. The market is obviously telling us that it's not ready to actually reclaim higher price movement. So now I want you all to drop the comment in the comment section and let me know, what do you all expect the market in Litecoin to do over the next week, next 5 to 7 days? where do you think the price in Litecoin is going to be? This is all we're expecting. I know that a lot of people may be running frantic. They're running hysteria right now because the market is down double digits. But from what the market is actually reflecting to us, it's only really reflecting that we're going to trade sideways, right? And currently, the anticipated movement is lower. That's all. So I want you all to tell me, what do you all see into the market in Litecoin? Let me know where you think the price is going to be in the next 5 to 7 days. Call the market. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.